Hello and welcome. I'm checking out Arlington 3 of the ESX series. As I stated in my last two videos, I'm pretty excited for this track, mainly because in real life it was such a good race and there's so many different options and some pretty big lines. I probably won't be able to hit all the big lines since I'm just doing a 250, but I'll try to do my best to show off some of the different lines. Probably do a safe lap real quick, nothing too crazy, but I love this quad right here. Super fun to hit. The whoops are challenging, but not the worst. And then over here, this is pretty much the consistent line I take. I like to slow up and double out though. You could go triple single, but I feel like you just get a better run if you double out for the triple. Then we can come up to the sand section here and just double our way through. Sand section's like not as difficult as it seemed in real life, which I mean I guess makes sense. But sliding out there. Now I'm gonna see if I can hit this big line coming up. Ah, dang, we just came up just a little short, but you can hit that and then triple out. I've hit it a few times, but again, as soon as I start recording, I start riding like garbage, so makes sense that I can't hit it. I'll try to do it next lap though, and then I'll try another line through the rhythm we just went through. Whoa, getting sketch in the whoops. Alright. And then for this line, you could also, after you triple, you could triple and single out, like I said, which isn't too bad. I just feel like it's a little hard to get that corner clean though after that. Go ahead and double our way through the sand there. Alright. See if we can get this big line though. It's pretty hard to time though. Ah, dang, we got that part, but we didn't get the triple out. Alright, let's try to hit the big line here. So you'll triple. Dang, I messed it up. But then you'll land on the table there. We'll definitely try to hit that next lap. Again, I'm also sticking with the Honda. I'll try to switch it up soon. I tried this track with the Husky, but for some reason, maybe it was like a setup thing I had going on, but I just felt super uncomfortable on it. So I went back to the Honda so I could actually ride halfway decent. If you wanted to, you could take the inside and roll this and then double, but it's not really all that fast. It's definitely faster to just swing wide and double. Oh, watch the front there. I also went back to all the steering and leaning on one stick. I don't know, it just feels really comfortable for some reason. Oh, there's that line, that's what I was talking about. Let's try to hit this one. We came up short again. Okay. We'll definitely get it next lap though. I don't know why I'm struggling so much. It's not a bad line at all. Alright. There might be some different options to that rhythm I just went through, but honestly the one that I take is just so consistent that I'm probably just going to stick with it. Alright. Well, coming up short on the finish. Alright. We'll go ahead and take the safe line since we hit the big line last lap. And then, man, I don't know why I'm not hitting that. I'm just gonna give it another go and turn around. 100% though, it's just because I'm recording. I swear I can't ride when I'm recording. Alright, there we go. Then you land on the table, and then do a little single out. Sweet, so now that we got that line, I guess I'm just going to try to put in some consistent laps. Try to not goon it up too hard. Alright. I think so far, I don't know, Arlington 1, even though it was a boring layout, it was a really fun track to ride in this game. So I'm kind of debating between either this, Daytona, or Arlington 1 as some of my favorite tracks. Oh man, we almost hit that line again. But yeah, so far I think those 3 tracks are probably my favorite so far. We'll see when we get to the Atlanta rounds, but yeah, so far definitely digging those top 3. Which I am very excited for the Atlanta tracks, just because again it's something a lot different. I know, like on the Pulp show, the latest one, they were talking about if we should have more speedway tracks or more stadium tracks, and I don't know, it's a good question. Like, I'm down for a couple speedway tracks, but also I get the point made that for the fans sitting in the stands, it's probably more fun for the stadium tracks, just for the fact that you can really see everything that's going on. The stadium or the speedway tracks, you're kind of sitting pretty far, so I guess that makes sense. But I've only been to one Supercross, as I live in Colorado, so I went to the last, what was it, 2 years ago, I guess, when they came to Denver. I went to that one, and then obviously the pandemic hit, so no Supercross in Denver, but definitely if they come back, I'm going to try to go again, because obviously they're super fun if you haven't been to one. And when I went, I was pretty bummed because parking was a whole nightmare, and I ended up missing, like, pretty much I only caught, I think, like 450 LCQs and then the 250 main and 450 main, which sucks because I want to see like opening ceremonies and like all that stuff. So yeah, getting a little off track, sorry, but I do, man, oops. I like these whoops actually quite a bit, just for the fact that, I don't know, like it's fun when you ride a track and then, I don't know, let's say the first like 5 times you go around, you definitely crash in the whoops, but after a few more runs, then you can kind of start to consistently hit them. I think that's like perfect, because you definitely shouldn't be able to just like willy-nilly go through whoops, but also sometimes if they're just ridiculously hard, that it's not really that fun. I mean, it's fun for the challenging aspect, but you know. Plus, the other thing I like about these whoops too is you can kind of do the like Cooper Webb, where you like skim the first part and then kind of hop out, which is pretty fun to do. It just feels more realistic that way. Messed up that line. Sorry if I'm writing like garbage. Again, it's so hard to talk and do this all at once. For me, at least. But yeah, I'd say I'd probably put like maybe 50 laps or so on this track. Obviously, I've reset it so there's no terrain deformation, but, well, I mean, it's starting to get there, but before it was pretty gnarly, pretty rutted up. Which, if you have seen my 2,000 viewer special, and you like that idea, basically what I did is I went and did Loretta Lynn's, and I did it in the rain, and I like did a bunch of laps on it with the terrain deformation like multiplier on, so it got super rutted up, and I just tried to like ride around in the rain. It was really fun. I was thinking about maybe doing something like that again, except on a Supercross track. So if you liked kind of that style of video, or you want to see that again, let me know in the comments. And if you have a track you'd like to see, also just let me know. I was thinking about doing it on Oh man, I can't remember the track right now. It's such a fun track though. I think it's Glendale, like 2019 or something like that, or 2017. I don't remember. I've done a video on it before, but it's like one of my favorite Supercross tracks because it was like the first one that I like learned Supercross on. The one that was made by Ruben Kilder, like one of his first ones. Because I remember, yeah, when learning on that track, I'd never reset the deformation, so it was gnarly. Also, one thing that's weird I just want to point out is there's no ruts right there where I just went over, like jumping up like from the table there. I don't know what that's about, but I definitely feel like there should be ruts there. Like even before I reset the track the first time, and I had done, you know, like I said, around like 50-ish laps. There's, yeah, no ruts there, which is a little strange. But, oh well. Alright. I'm going to do a couple more laps, and I'm going to kind of try to shut up so maybe I can get a fast lap in. I'm just going to take the safe line here. I mainly just want to beat my ghost, really. That was a pretty good run through the whoops there. Alright. Nice. Honestly, that wasn't that bad of a lap. What was that, a 53.6? Alright, let's see if we can hit these big lines again, honestly. Ah, dang, messed that one up. At least we didn't go down, though. Let's hit this line one more time. Jump onto the table, and then there we go, single out. But yeah, next time, like I said, I'm super excited to try out the Atlanta tracks. They seem really fun. Again, just because it's something a little different. Also, real quick, before I end the video, the reason though why I went back to all the rider and bike steering on one stick is because I was doing some national tracks and stuff, and some of the MXGP tracks, and I don't know, I think like with the rougher terrain and whatnot, I was just, I don't know, I was crashing so much, like even with the automatic rider lean, it just did not feel consistent at all. And so I put this back on, and immediately I was more comfortable and was riding a lot more consistently. So I think what I was doing before with automatic rider lean, like I think it works if you're doing Supercross, just because they're not as rough as a outdoor track. But yeah, I guess for now I'm gonna leave the lean all on one stick again, just again because I can ride consistently and it is pretty comfortable for me. The only thing is I won't be able to like tweak my whips as much, but I mean, I'm not really good at that to begin with. But that'll be all for now. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Until the next one.